Hey everyone, it's Samantha from Scrapmaster's Paradise, and today I'm going to show you guys my full room tour. Now, we are renting this house for a year, and I am sharing this room with Olivia, so you can see. I'm going to do a pan around the room. We've got toys everywhere, and there's my setup. And my studio lights and more toys. It is just, half toys, half scrapbook room. So I am going to just kind of talk about everything in all the different compartments. Now, the bottom two shelves, actually the bottom three shelves, Olivia can actually reach, so it makes it really interesting what I can actually put on the shelves. This is a Kallax from IKEA. And then I've got the desk that's also an IKEA desk. These bottom pieces are Alex drawers, and then the top, I will insert the name of that in the description box down below. I've been using this desk for a couple of months now. I absolutely love it, and I will be keeping, both of these pieces for my scrapbook room when we move. So along the top here, I've got a bin for scrapbook things. If I don't end up keeping them, they go in that bin. And then I've got a stack of pattern paper there that I've just purged. So that's all things that I don't want anymore. They're not my style anymore. I've gotten bored with the patterns, etc. So I will be doing a big giveaway or selling them off at some point when I have enough things in that. I've got some Christmas layouts started for my family. I do Christmas layouts every year and then just add them to everybody's albums. Then a box of tissues, you never know with a toddler. And then I'll show you guys my setup over here. I've got our modem and router, a trash can, and then our setup here for the overhead mount is just another tripod. So I've got two of these Amazon basic tripods, and I use a Quick Grip by Irwin. It's just a clamp thing that my husband had. I use that to hold the tripod down, and I also have some counterbalance weights here to keep it level. And then I can just hook my camera right into the tripod mount here. I've got the same exact mount on both of these tripods, so it's easy for me to move my camera from tripod to tripod. I just snap it out really easily. In this bin, I have my little flamingo pen. I've had this thing forever. My husband got this for me. I think our first Valentine's Day. So 11 years ago. I just keep it because I think it's cute, and it's one of the first things he ever got for me. And then some Big Shot extra plates and boards, and I think there's one large die. Then some white cardstock. This is my favorite white cardstock for Copics. Is the paper tray ink white paper. I just love it. So in these bins, I've got my ink sprays and daubers and stickles and shimmer sprays and dye ink markers. So I've got some Stampin' Up! Ones, some distress markers, some smooch pearlized inks, any of that kind of painty type of thing in the top one. And then I have a bunch of refill tapes. So I've got a bunch of the ATG refills, some AdTech tape runners, some Stampin' Dimensionals. There's some glue sticks, some extra staples for my tiny attacher. Just any kind of refill type of thing stays in there. These next two, I've got layouts that have been made that need to be sorted into albums. And then these containers I got at Target a while ago. They're just a wonderful size for Project Life journaling cards. So I've got a bunch of the different kits separated out. So here's one that's called Fine and Dandy. I've got 2 boxes for miscellaneous ones. I just combined my older ones. Then the Dreamy collection back there, and then this one's called Super Cute. And I've got my Big Shot dies in here. I've got my newer ones in front that haven't been opened yet. And then my older ones are stored in their original packaging or on magnetic sheets like this. I just have them all in there. I can flip through them as needed. And then over here I've got my 12 by 12 cardstocks, pattern papers, and kits. So I will flip these around real quick to show you guys. Kits and the ones down here. These are just my most recent scrapbook kits. And then this one is, let's see, this one is newer pattern papers. So these are pattern papers that I just picked up recently. And I've got my alpha book here. It's just a 12 by 12 that holds thickers in it. So I keep my cardstock in a somewhat rainbow order. Then this is all pattern paper. I've got a couple of stencils on the side here with a couple of 8x8 pattern paper pads, and then my cameo mats are here. Now I don't have my cameo out. I've got some stuff that's still boxed up. This is not all of my scrapbook stuff. I've got a couple of more scrapbook boxes, but I just don't have the room for everything out. And I've got an extra little journal here. And the other shelves, I've got my Big Shot and then 2 containers that I was using, but Olivia could pull them down from the shelf, so I emptied both of them out, and now they're just playthings, so she can play with the little drawer and the little basket. And then I've got my albums here. I put them on the bottom so that she can pull them out and look at them all by herself. And then that box is full of photos. She cannot slide it out because it's really, really heavy. So for my desk, I have some new desk things. I picked these up at the Target dollar spot a while back. Each one with the 2 drawers was $5, and then each one of these desk things were $5. So far, these drawers are empty. They have not been used at all. I've got my paper trimmer here, and then I've got this clear self-healing cutting mat. I picked this up off of Amazon. I will link to it. Moving over a bit, I've got 2 of these caddies. So in the front, I just have some papers that are already cut down to journaling card size. I've kept track of what pictures I've printed on here. I've got an extra EOS lip balm, some stamp cleaner just in case, and then I have these labels I'm going to be starting to use as soon as I use up some label stickers, which I'll show you in a minute, where I keep all that kind of stuff. And then I've got some 6x6 paper from recent kits, and then I've just pulled out paper. Anything that I've cut down, I've just kind of stuck in here with some of my newer pattern papers that I've picked up. And these are also pattern papers that I've pulled out of the big container that I know I'm going to need coming up soon. So I pulled out some babyish ones and some pink ones, some whale ones, because I know I have some whale photos that I'll be using soon. And then this stickers didn't fit where I keep the rest of my stickers and things, so I just stuck it in here as well. I've also got an Ethernet cable here since our internet hookups are here. I went ahead and put this here so I can watch my streaming things from my desk. I usually watch Amazon Video. And then on this side, I keep some white paper, and I'm totally out of 12x12s in white. So that would normally be in here, but I just got some cut down pieces right now, an extra pin just in case. And I got this with my planner for 2017, Create Your Own Happiness. I'll probably find a way to display that a little bit better. And then up here, I've got all of my sticker sheets from Echo Park and Cartabella. I just have them all stuffed in here. I plan on using up as much of these as possible coming up. They are all older collections. Then I've got just one of my ink organizers. I had a video on these ink organizers a while back. So I just have all my inks in here lined up. They're not in any particular order. They used to be in rainbow order, but they're not like that anymore. And then I've got my current photos that I'm trying to scrapbook. I'm trying to stay 1 month behind of actual time. So I've got my photos from August here that I've got to finish up. And then I have some September photos. I'm going to start scrapbooking soon since it's October. And then I've got 2 little bins. These are from the Dollar Tree. I just thought they were really, really cute. They're plastic. I think they came in sets of 3. I've got a bunch of these, which I'll show you guys in my drawers. And then I've got just an ink applicator here from Tim Holtz. So for this top drawer, I have just essentials. So I've got extra post-it notes for writing things, my little ink mat, I forget what that's called. I've got a couple of rulers in here, my tiny attacher, my AKG for adhesives and foam adhesives, extra staples, stamp cleaner, scissors, journaling pins, my extra USB just in case. Very basic stuff. I generally just leave this drawer kind of half open because I'm always in there grabbing something. Then the next drawer is alphabets. I've got loose sets of alphabets up in the front here. And then this chaos right here is just all the other alphabet sheets. I do have a couple of label sheets also in here, like these sticker sheets, because it has alphabets that go in the set. And then I've got a couple of these sheets from Cocoa Vanilla Studio that came in a monthly kit. I kept these in here too because they're big and they just fit better in this drawer. So this next drawer is more current and new embellishments. So I keep my last two Freckled Fawn kits in here. So I've got the October kit here, the September kit here, and then some label stickers. And this is what I was talking about, that I'm trying to use up any of these label sheets that I've had for quite a while. And then sometimes the monthly kits have larger pieces to them. So I've got the larger labels and word things in this bin right here. And then I've got some Cocoa Daisy and some L Studio journaling cards in here from various newer collections. I went ahead and just put them all in here so I can use them up. I've also got some Citrus Twist kits in here too, and then this one happens to be in there. I'll probably stick that in here. It's just an ephemera pack. I try to keep all the like paper type larger things in there. And then in this one I've got just photos. When I've gone and scrapbooked, I've had a lot of photos that would end up in like my own personal project life. I don't know which way it's going to show, like this way. So like these are dog photos. I wouldn't necessarily put these in Olivia's scrapbook album because they're, you know, more for me. And then this is newer embellishment packs that I've recently purchased, or things I'm trying to use up first. I've got lots of new Freckled Fawn things and stuff I picked up at scrapbook.com, older kit embellishments. So some of these are for older kits that I want to use up. Just kind of flip through all this stuff when I'm scrapbooking, pulling things out. Then this next drawer is older embellishments. So I've got all of my like loose little embellishments in here, labels and die cut shapes that are just miscellaneous in here, enamel dots and puppy stickers, anything kind of on a backing sheet fit in here. Then flare and brads and buttons in this one, sequins, and I've got some loose brads in here that aren't stuck to sheets. We'll use those at Christmas time. And then they go really far back, even further back than you can see. So I've got some lace trim that, you know, I've been talking about in like every video. I love this stuff. Some of my twine. I have a lot of the twine in boxes. I've got all of my ribbon in boxes. So this is just, you know, basic stuff that I can use. And then when I'm scrapbooking, like I said, I'm like 1 month behind. So this is actually the September Cocoa Daisy kit for Project Life. So I will pull this out when I start using those September photos because they'll coordinate really nicely with that. So I end up being a month behind on my journaling card kit. And then back here, I've got some of these numbers. I'm going to be doing an advent calendar with one of these sets coming up soon for Olivia for Christmas. It's just the numbers 1 through 31. So I thought I would use one for an advent for her and then one for our Christmas December daily album that I'm going to be putting together. And then for larger embellishments and things that haven't really been opened yet, I just stick them down the side so I can pull from those as needed. And then there's some more enamel dots and puppy stickers and stuff. So they just all kind of sit down there, and this one's kind of large, so I'll stick it down there too. And then this last drawer is just recycling. Moving on to the other side of the desk, I just have my glitter frame right here that was in my scrapbook room for a while. Then it was in Olivia's room until we moved, but we're not hanging anything since we are renting, so I just have it stored right there for now. And then in the drawers, this is kind of like my planner and stamping side of my desk. I've got a little caddy here that's got some washi tape overflow, some dry erase markers. I had a cheap whiteboard and it ended up not holding up, so I don't have it anymore. I've got some whiteboard cleaner, my labeler. This is just one I picked up from Target. The Dymo Letra tag. Then some planner accessories, some planners. So these two are current year planners. This one's 2017, and then this one goes through all of 2017. So I've got a happy planner, my plum paper planner for the rest of this year, and then my new planner coming up. I did a video on this one over on my other channel, so I'll link to that in the description box below. This is an inkwell press. That'll be what I'm using next year. And then here is washi tape. It doesn't fill up the whole drawer, so I have my happy planner punch kind of holding the place since it fit perfectly and it's kind of weighted. It keeps all the washi tape from rolling around in my drawer. Then stamps, So I've got 2 rows of the DVD style cases. These are from Stampin' Up. I really, really like these cases. I'll end up probably fitting all of my stamps in those at some point. Then I've got my planner inks here. These are the ones I use just for my planner. And then stamps that haven't been repackaged yet, or stamps that won't be repackaged yet. I've got a lot of these Studio L2Es that I keep in their original packaging, so I can just kind of flip through that as needed. Bottom 2 drawers don't have much in them. I've got more of those containers that I can put some stuff in at some point. And then down here I've just got some greeting cards and some more of those containers. So if I need to grab a quick greeting card, I've got them in this bottom drawer. These are ready to be these are all ready to be written in and sent off. And that is it. I don't have a whole lot to show, really. I've been trying to keep my supplies at a very minimum since I don't have a lot of space, and since I really can't use a lot of that shelf because Olivia can just reach everything pretty much. So I really like that the desk is just the bulk of my storage for my smaller stuff. You know, I can fit all the stuff I really need in those drawers, and then on top I just have easy access to some things that I can grab. So when I'm actually scrapbooking, it's easy for me to just grab this one that has the kits in it, so I can just grab that, set it on the desk, and start scrapbooking really easily. Or grab one of the boxes that have Project Life journaling cards in it and just get going and just get my mojo flowing and scrapbooking. So I really am loving this setup. I think in our new house I'll probably do something very similar, especially because she'll be older, so I'll be able to hopefully leave some scrapbook stuff out without her messing with it. Right now she's a toddler. She's gonna mess with anything she sees, so I can't just leave things out. I have to clean up every day after I'm done scrapbooking. But anyway, I hope that gives you guys some ideas for organization. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at my scrapbook stuff. Please give me a thumbs up if you like scrapbook room tours, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.